Excuse me, where is it? Where is gate B24? The sign says left, but the map says right. Oh no, is that my flight on the screen? I think I am lost, and the flight leaves in 20 minutes. This airport it is too big. Why is everything so confusing? I just want to go home.
Deep breath, Mike. Take a deep breath. You are going to be fine. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Context English podcast. I'm Anna.
And I am Mike. Feeling a little better now. Thanks, Anna. Today, we're talking about a place that makes almost everyone a little nervous, the airport.
That is so true. Airports are busy, they're loud, and sometimes they're very, very confusing. But today, we're here to help you. Our goal is simple. By the end of this episode, you will know exactly what to say at the check-in desk and how to find your gate without panicking.
Exactly. We want you to feel like a pro traveler, even if it is your first time flying in English. You know, Anna, this topic is very important to me because I had a really stressful experience at the airport last summer. I was flying from London to Rome. I arrived 3 hours early, I checked my bags, and I felt very proud of myself. I thought, Mike, you are so organized. I found a nice cafe, bought a large coffee and a delicious ham sandwich, and started reading my book. I was so relaxed.
That sounds like a perfect start to a trip. So what went wrong?
Well, I was so busy with my sandwich and my book that I didn't listen to the announcements. After 30 minutes, I looked up at the big flight screen. My flight was not there. Well, it was there, but the status said gate closing, and the gate was not A10 anymore, it changed to C52.
Oh no, C52? In London Heathrow, that is like a 20-minute walk from the main area.
It felt like a marathon, Anna. I had to run with my heavy backpack and my half-eaten sandwich in my hand. I was sweating, my heart was beating so fast, and I felt so embarrassed. I was running past families and duty-free shops shouting, "Sorry, excuse me, please let me through." When I finally arrived at the gate, the woman was already closing the door. She looked at me and said, "Sir, we called your name on the speakers 3 times. Where were you?"
Oh, how embarrassing. Did you make it?
I did, but only just. I felt so silly because I heard the announcements, but I didn't really listen to the English words. I just thought it was background noise. It is amazing how your brain just stops working when there's so much noise and stress around you.
I totally understand. When the stress goes up, your English level usually goes down. It happens to everyone, even teachers. The noise, the crowds, and those fast announcements, it is a lot to handle for any learner.
It really is. I wish I had a simple list of phrases to help me stay focused back then.
Well, that is exactly what we are going to do today. We want to help our listeners avoid Mike's sandwich running disaster.
Yes, please. Let's help them. So, Anna, how can our listeners stay calm and move through the airport like experts? What are the first phrases they need to know?
Well, Mike, before we look at the phrases, let me tell you about my student, Elena. Her story shows that even when things go wrong, the right words can save you. She traveled to New York last month. It was her first big solo trip.
Oh, wow. New York. That is a big trip. Was she nervous?
Oh, she was terrified. She told me that when she arrived at the airport, her heart was thumping like a drum. Boom, 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 boom. She walked up to the check-in desk, and there was a very serious-looking man behind the counter. Elena gave him her passport, but then the problem started.
What happened? Did she lose her ticket?
No, it was her suitcase. The man put it on the scale, looked at the numbers, and made a very long Then he said something very fast. Elena just stood there. She felt like her brain was made of ice. She didn't understand a single word. She thought, oh no, he is going to take my bag away. Or maybe I can't fly today.
That is the worst feeling, when you hear the words, but they just sound like white noise. So what did Elena do? Did she just cry?
Well, for a second she wanted to, but then she remembered our lessons. She took a deep breath, looked the man in the eye, and said, "I am sorry, my English is not perfect. Could you say that again slowly, please?"
That is such a powerful phrase. It is like a magic button.
It really is. The man smiled. He wasn't actually mean, just tired. And he said, "Your bag is too heavy." He explained that she was 2 kilos over the limit. Elena felt so relieved that she understood the problem. She opened her suitcase right there on the floor, took out 2 big, heavy sweaters, and put them on.
She wore 2 sweaters in the middle of a warm airport?
Yes, she looked like a giant teddy bear, Mike. She was sweating and she looked a bit crazy, but she was laughing. She and the man at the desk actually laughed together. She used her English to solve a problem, and it gave her so much confidence for the rest of her troop. She realized that she didn't need to be perfect, she just needed to communicate.
That is a great lesson. Sometimes the most important thing is just having the courage to ask for help and not being afraid of making a mistake or wearing 3 layers of clothes at the same time.
Exactly. And that is why we are going to learn the exact phrases Elena used and some others that will save your life at the airport.
Okay, let's get our pens and notebooks ready. These are the 5 phrases that will help you stay calm and organized.
Let's start with phrase number 1. This is for when you first arrive and you are looking for your airline.
Phrase 1. Where is the check-in desk for? Where is the check-in desk for?
This is a very simple way to ask for directions. You just add the name of your airline at the end. For example, where is the check-in desk for British Airways? Or where is the check-in desk for Lufthansa?
It is much better than wandering around the airport for an hour. Okay, phrase number 2. Once you find the desk, you might want a specific place on the plane.
Phrase 2, I would like a window seat, please. Or I would like an aisle seat, please.
Let's say those again. I would like a window seat, please. I would like an aisle seat, please.
A window seat is next to the glass, so you can see the clouds. An aisle seat, that is AISLE, is next to the walking path. If you like to get up and walk around, ask for the aisle seat. If you like to sleep and look at the view, ask for the window.
I'm a window seat person, definitely. Now, phrase number 3 is for when you are worried about your flight time.
Phrase 3, is the flight on time or is there a delay? Is the flight on time or is there a delay?
On time means everything is perfect. A delay means you have extra time to buy a sandwich, like I did. You can ask this at the information desk or the gate if you see people looking worried.
Good one, Mike. Now, phrase number 4 is for the part everyone hates, security.
Oh, security. Phrase 4. Do I need to take my laptop out of my bag? Do I need to take my laptop out of my bag?
Every airport has different rules. Sometimes you take the laptop out, sometimes you don't. If you ask this question, the security officer will see that you are trying to follow the rules, and they will be much nicer to you.
Yes, and it saves you from being that person who stops the whole line because they forgot their iPad in their bag. And finally, phrase number 5. You have your boarding pass, you pass security, and now you need to find the plane.
Phrase 5. Which gate is it for flight? Number. Which gate is it for flight? Number.
For example, which gate is it for flight BA458? You can ask anyone working at the airport. They will look at your ticket and point you in the right direction. It is much safer than just looking at the big screens and getting confused.
Those are 5 very simple, very powerful tools. Mike, I think if Elena had known all of these, she wouldn't have been so stressed.
Maybe not, but she still might have needed those sweaters. But let's see how these phrases actually sound in a real conversation.
Good idea. Let's put everything together. Mike, you are the traveler, and I am the airport staff member working at the desk. Ready?
Ready. I'll try to sound a little bit nervous but polite.
Perfect. Let's go. Next, please. Hello, can I have your passport, please?
Oh, hello. Yes, here you go.
Thank you. Let's see. Flight BA772 to Madrid. Are you checking any bags today, Nike?
Just this one suitcase, and, I have a small request. I would like a window seat, please. I really love looking at the clouds.
Let me check the computer. Yes, I have one left. 14A. Here is your boarding pass.
Thank you so much. Oh, and is the flight on time or is there a delay? I saw some rain outside.
Don't worry, the flight is exactly on time. You need to go through security now.
Right, security. One more thing. Do I need to take my laptop out of my bag? It's right at the bottom.
Yes, please. All electronics must go in a separate tray.
Okay, I will get it ready. And I'm a bit confused. Which gate is it for flight BA772?
It's gate B12. Just go straight and then turn right after the duty-free shop. Have a lovely flight.
Thank you for your help. Have a nice day.
Now that sounded like a very successful trip to the desk. Let's listen to the most important parts again, but more slowly. Mike, listen and repeat after us.
Where is the check-in desk for? Where is the check-in desk for?
I would like a window seat, please. I would like a window seat, please.
Is the flight on time or is there a delay? Is the flight on time or is there a delay?
Great job. Practice these until they feel natural.
Whew, Anna, just saying those words out loud makes me feel much more confident.
That is the secret, Mike. Speaking is a muscle. Today, you learned how to navigate the airport from the front door to the gate. You learned how to ask for your favorite seat, how to check for delays, and how to deal with security.
And remember what happened to Elena. If you don't understand, don't panic. Just ask the staff to speak slowly. They're there to help you, not to test your grammar.
Exactly. Here is my one big tip for your next trip. Take a screenshot of your boarding pass on your phone. If you get nervous and forget your English, you can just show the screen to someone and ask, "Which gate, please?" It's a great backup plan.
That is a brilliant tip. You've got this, everyone. Travel is about adventure, and now you have the tools to start your adventure with a smile.
We hope you enjoyed this episode of the Context English podcast. It was a pleasure helping you prepare for your next journey.
We want to hear from you. What was your most interesting airport story? Or where are you flying to next? Tell us in the comments below. We read every single one of them.
And if this episode was helpful, please give us a like and subscribe to our channel. It really helps us create more lessons for you.
Thanks for listening, everyone. Stay calm, keep practicing, and we will see you in the next video.
Safe travels and goodbye.
Bye-bye.